smoke, but he himself will be left exposed as that CT smoke has faded, and the suspect will indeed get themselves up to 9 off the back of the pistols. They get to save a number of weapons here as well. That's going to be a huge boost for them. And certainly a concern for Granny's knockers.
Suspect win this next gun round here, that puts them in a prime position to finish off this map, because then they go 10-7, no money for the T side. And it's looking like that might be the outcome here. 5v3 off the bat. Bledard still just locking down the line here. Oh, he gets the shadow advantage, but the shadow advantage is actually somewhat used against him there. Oh, that was really smart. A lovely little bit of innovation. The player peeks first to expose the shadow, knows that there's an AWP there. He's going to draw that scope towards the top side, and then the player close swings. I really like that little adaptation there. Certain that's intentional. Unfortunately, not really going to affect the outcome of the round. It just gets them a kill. First frag in the round. As expected, just going to be pistols here for the T side. Really not much to celebrate or get excited about. And a bomb plant here, that would certainly be welcomed. I mean, yeah, is there a chance they get anything more from the round? No. Immediately we get our answer. And it is going to be 11-7. Like I said, a bomb plant for Granny's Knockers is not a bad return. Gonna have to find a way to make this next round work, otherwise, yeah, it's basically game over, right? 11-7. If they don't win the next round, 12-7, they won't have much money. You might it off at that point. Nice shot there from Bledard. Looking to try and deal a killing blow here to Granny's Knockers. Valen aggressors as well. He's been mightily impressive. 18-9 is Valen. He's having a lovely time of it on this map so far. Another 5 versus 3 and actually maintain their forward positions this time round. Bledard even hits the shot there while moving slightly. Just the 2 players left remaining now for Granny's Knockers. They need a bomb plant at the bare minimum here just to give themselves something to work with going into that next round. Otherwise, you've got to feel the worst for them. Alright, well there we go, all 5 players stay alive. That is a wonderful round coming through from the CT side. You can see that they found their groove. We knew that this was going to be a good map for them, and it's absolutely proven to be the case as they get themselves up to map point. 5 map points at their disposal. And then we go to Inferno next, the pick of Granny's Knockers. Even though the suspect haven't won on Inferno recently, I'm not counting them out of the map at all. It would be silly to count them out. Snitcher being thrown forward by the Seaside Stevo on the spray down through the smoke. Actually gets one. He actually finds the trade on the donut player. Trades the name of the game. Straight into the A-bomb site they go. Bledard is here with the orb. He's been spotted out as well by Baggies. And he might even be pursued by Magila, but unfortunately Magila will lose his life bars. It's now just Baggies left remaining. Gonna commit to the bomb plant, but Dementor will, Bledard rather, will round the corner and finish off the job. Valen, Bledard, and Dementor all having a fantastic game, but you certainly can't discount the impact from Kaylee and Hyperi as well. And that will be the first map done and dusted. The pick of the suspect going their way. The next map is going to be Inferno. It's the pick of Granny's Knockers, and we're hoping for an improved performance out of them. There was a moment there on the map there where they fight back at the start of the second half where it looks like they're going to make things competitive, but unfortunately they run out of steam quite quickly, and once they run out of steam they can never get things going once again. So we're going to go to Inferno next, but before that, a short break.
Are you sick of just opening cases? Join the events! At each event you can find special cases from which tokens fall. Tokens are your ticket into a world of unique awards. For tokens, you can buy a skin, premium, or special balance. Try your luck in the skin generator. Also, you can leave your tokens at the token vault. And the more tokens you keep, the better skin you'll get. Add variety to opening cases with Hellcase.
Do you have any unnecessary skins or want to sell them? Try SkinPlace. Visit the website, select the skins you want to use. Easily fill your Steam trade link. Make sure we offer good prices and choose a payment method. Hit the button and boom! Instant cash. Safety. Low commissions. Instant payouts. SkinPlace.
Are you sick of just opening cases? Join the events. At each event, you can find special cases from which tokens fall. Tokens are your ticket into a world of unique awards. For tokens, you can buy a skin, premium, or special balance. Try your luck in the skin generator. Also, you can leave your tokens at the token vault. And the more tokens you keep, the better skin you'll get. Add variety to opening cases with Hellcase.
Do you have any unnecessary skins or want to sell them? Try Skinplace. Visit the website, select the skins you want to use. Easily fill your Steam trade link. Make sure we offer good prices and choose a payment method. Hit the button and boom! Instant cash. Safety. Low commissions. Instant payouts. Skinplace.
Alright, we're back, and we're going to get into the second map here soon enough. Inferno's the pick of Granny's Knockers. Unfortunately, they fell short, significantly so on Ancient. They looked like there were times where they would be in the game, but unfortunately, they just couldn't really keep it up, and so it meant that the suspect finished off proceedings quite comfortably. 13-7, 1-0 lead now. Inferno up next. It's the pick of Granny's Knockers. We're just going to have to wait patiently for all the players to get ready on the server. And when we get into Inferno... well, I suppose rather should I say, when Inferno is ready, we will be jumping into it. So do not go too far. Okay, well, there we go. I wasn't lying when I said it's going to be a short wait, and into the game we go. Inferno, the pick of Granny's Knockers, is a map that they have to win here to take us to a third. It is the opening game of the group for both these teams, so it's not like it's the end of the world if you lose it. But they're obviously not going to want that to be how they start things off here in the tournament. Okay, well, slow pistol round to start off this second map. There we go. Things start to gain some traction as Granny's Knockers look to actually just fake A and then go B, but they're going B through CT spawn. This is certainly not the orthodox way of trying to get into that bomb site. The suspect have completely over-rotated, or should I say over-flanked at that point, committing 2 players down banana. Granny's Knockers are still keeping the CTs interested because there's 2 players apartments, but the bomb carrier has been able to make his way into B. There's no way that they lose this round now. I mean, bomb plant will come through. Kaylee's gone down. Valen's been traded, and I mean, even though eventually they will be able to get all the kills on the players on the A side of the map, this retake is impossible because you've just got crossfire set up, you've got B positions being taken, there's no kit. And there's no teammate for Bledard either. Good initiative being taken by Magila, doesn't just leave Sadivo to take the fight by himself, and it will be Granny's Knockers opening up on Inferno in an ideal fashion. Okay, well, the suspect have opted for a force buy in response here after losing the pistol. 3 players B, 2-man setup in apartments. Hyperi, I promise you it is not a good idea to be in that habit of switching your weapons so actively. That is actually a really bad habit. You have to have some sort of a tick, just rather shake your crosshair a little bit or inspect your weapons. Switching weapons is the worst possible thing you can do. Either way, fresh smoke there, not going to be enough to keep Granny's Knockers at bay. Maybe it should have been. Maybe they should have cancelled the execute. They will get a kill on Valen through the smoke. Now, I don't think they're going to expect a 3rd player there. They've decided to pull out of Banana altogether, though. They're going to make their way up mid, and Hyperion has a smoke for exactly this. Perfectly held onto. He's even taken the bait away from Bledard, who's been able to inflict a lot of damage. Streaken's gone straight through the smoke, and he'll fall. Oh my goodness. Magila gets another one back. I mean, there's a little bit of time here for them to try and recover the round. Hyperi, you shouldn't be in apartments though, right? I mean, priority is locking down the bomb site itself as Magila and Sidivo look to try and make this 2 versus 2 work. Timing good for Kaylee as he finds Magila coming out of boiler room. He can't finish it off though. Dementor might be able to. I mean, Sadivo is going to fake the plant to see if he can draw Dementor out, but Dementor hasn't taken the bait. He'll come through on the second tap, and that will net him the frag. Okay. Everybody breathe a sigh of relief. Well, are we going to see the start of the Force Wars? Does this continue to go back and forth, or can the suspect win consecutive rounds here? Numbers towards the top of mid are going to work really well to overwhelm Valen rather, and Hyperi's not even going to be able to get a single kill, so there you have it. The Force Spy going to net success here for Granny's Knockers, just working as a unit, man, grouped up death ball approach coming through from them, through middle, steamrolling the defense. Everybody they come across is able to overwhelm. And that is going to be a 2-1 scoreline. No business in hanging around if you're bled out and Dementor. Honestly, you have to prioritize saving these rifles. You've got an M4 and an AK. You've got to guarantee both of these guns in the next round to give yourself something to work with, and they will now start to head back. Right, unsurprisingly, a force buy in return coming through from the CT side. They have been able to bolster their defense with an extra rifle, 2 pistols outside of that. Granny's Knockers now have a prime opportunity. If you win against the force buy, you get another round for free. It's going to be numbers thrown in towards Banana, or Dementor just jumped into the hail of bullets. At least the Incendiary will basically trade him out, trades himself out. Kaylee goes one step further though, because through the smoke he's been able to find a frag. So that now nets them a man advantage. It could be extended. Hyperi gets a kill. They need to try and buy as much time as possible over on this A side of the map for the rotations to come through, and it's going to take forever for them to get an effect. It's only Bledard who's here right now, and while he does inflict a lot of damage, it costs him his life. Into an even numbers game we go, 2v2. Oh, Streakin playing up against the van here. We'll find that first for free. Kaylee not able to get an instant trade. He will find baggies though, and he will actually clutch it up against Streakin as well. Fantastically played from Kaylee. Getting ahead of the game a little bit there, catching them off guard while they were worried about that moto smoke starting to fade. Gets the first, knows exactly where the second is, just wide swings him. Look at that little smile on his face, a half a smile, just lifting the lip. He knows what he's done there. He's feeling confident, and well, that's the third consecutive force buy being won here to start things off on Inferno. Standard procedure at this point. Force buy is so successful on this map generally. Alright, well, let's see. Even though Granny's Knock has lost the previous round, arguably they've got a better investment coming into this one. I guess the gun that tips it over for the CT side has to be the AWP, right? Right now, it is a big lean in towards middle coming through here from the CT side, but as time ticks on and they don't see a huge amount of pressure on that side of the map, they do decide to rotate across. What way to set things in motion, but it's going to be the B bomb site where all hell breaks loose, and we watch it from the kill feed as Kaylee gets fed 3 frags. He was the last player left alive on that B bomb site, and he gets 3 kills. That is outrageous. How in God's name has Kaylee gotten all of those kills, guys? Really brutal that he's been able to inflict so much damage there by himself. Right, well, it is finally an eco. Granny's Knockers have had to bend the knee, but that doesn't mean they're not going to be able to make something happen here in the round. Potentially a high parry. Needs more than one, not going to get more than one. That's a huge problem because he also has no idea that Magila has been able to already cross onto the A-bomb site. So he's got so much control. This was an eco round for the T side, and it's now a 4 versus 2 all of a sudden. Oh, 4v1. All right. Only Dementa left. May pick up the AWP and get out of there. No points at all in hanging around. And the suspect have dropped the ball in a massive way here. And this was their chance here to go up 4-2 and keep numbers alive, build up economy, but no. Probably another force buy, right? Yeah, why wouldn't they? Oh, man, they just give too much space up to Granny's Knockers there. And it was good space taken by the T side as well, to be fair. After they're able to get themselves in mid, they don't waste any time. Magila closes the gap, wraps around the A-bomb site completely undetected. Able to pretty much single-handedly shut them down. Okay. Well, here, now we flip the script again. Granny's Knockers have had a few of these chances on the map already. They won the pistol, they couldn't convert. They won a force buy, couldn't win the round after. They win an eco. Can they win the round after that? Surely, right? 3 MP9s and 2 pistols is all that stands between them and getting the lead and then extending the lead as well. Able to trade 1-for-1 here, but the problem is that that B-bomb side is barely defended right now by the CT side. Bagsy was ready for the swing to come through from Kalian. Even though Kalian looks so good, he won't be able to get the kill. Everything is falling into place here for Granny's Knockers to indeed get themselves a 4th on the board here as expected. And his Knockers will be able to get their noses in front here. And not only that, but they're going to keep numbers alive. Well, not as many as I initially thought, as Dementor does find a kill, but that doesn't matter. 4-3. The suspect finally going to have to settle for a save here. Now remember, they've struggled to win on Inferno. They haven't won yet in the past 4 times they played on the map. They did have a very close game against Sinners on this map 10 days ago, and we know that Sinners are certainly Inferno enjoyers, and the suspect got 8 rounds on their CT side again. As I was saying, we know that suspect have a strong CT side, at least based off of what we saw against out of them against Sinners the other day. Haven't seen that same sort of form from them here yet. We haven't really had proper full gun rounds yet. I mean, I guess they have had one and they lost to an eco on that gun round, so what do we know? Either way, what I will say is they've got to get more than what they've got right now. I'm thinking like 5 bare minimum going into their T side. As for Granny's Knockers, things going exactly according to plan. Precisely how they would have hoped they would unfold coming into their map pick of Inferno. Okay, CT side with their investment here to try and get their campaign back on track. If they win this round, reduce the gap to 1, and then, well, there's certainly another gun round to follow. Looks like after Granny's Knockers have lost their player towards the top of Banana, they're going to just try and make a move in towards the A bomb site earlier than normal. And there's a good crossfire set up by the CT side right now, but there's still work to be done. It's actually only Valen left remaining, and he's been able to get another kill, sure, but that's the frag that basically just keeps them in the round. Doesn't even give them an advantage. A 2 versus 2. Dementor's going to go all the way back around through apartments. And then you got Kaylee, who's going to try and pressure from middle. Surely Kaylee tries to take the attention away here. Baggy's in the corner right now. He's going to try and clear deep. Dementor was a lot closer than what he had expected. And now there's just Magila in the bomb site to be dealt with. And he's been spotted out by Dementor. Damage inflicted, frag found. A 4th on the board for the suspect. I mean, it wasn't easy, that's for sure. They take a lot of damage in the process. And a bomb plant for Granny's Knockers as well means plenty money coming into the next round. But Dementor do what was required of them. Important double out of Valen there. That second frag was key. Right, well, 2 teams locking horns once again. Some of the sort of starts of the round here. Early contest in towards Banana certainly has been a theme here throughout this half so far. And Granny's Knocker's not going to give it up after they lose their first player. Magila tries to make a play through the fading smoke. He's gone down. Kaylee, oh, he's going to be able to get out of dodge, but then he swings back out for more. That's so brave out of Kaylee. Are they going to peek again here? Well, they don't have to because Slocker peeks into them, and even though Kaylee does go down, trade immediately available. Bledard finishes off the job, and the suspect have leveled up the scoreline. Okay, 5-all. Looking good. Enough money here for the T side to invest again, but if they lose this next, then surely at that point they would be reduced to an eco. Maybe not even. I mean, that round loss bonus at 2,400 now. A couple players will have money, most won't. So if the suspect win this here, then 7-5 is likely. Lots of damage done, but it's only a frag going the way of the T side for now. Bledard realizes there actually isn't a CT smoke in play right now. Maybe he just pulls out the orb. He can hold down the line. A smoke will now be employed, but he's got a nade to clear it out. Valen's gotten a frag as well. Kaylee's just staying alive for a prolonged period here. He continues to frag, as has been the case throughout this half. He's up to 13 kills right now. Sadivo surely not long for this world. Kaylee will finish him off as well. It was a chaotic round. It was looking a bit shaky there as well, with the T's just charging their way up Banana the way that they do. But the suspect lock it down. Bledard couldn't quite believe that there was such a big gap in the smoke there, and was able to capitalize on it. 6-5. Kind of fallen apart a little bit here for Granny's Knockers. Alright, well, Granny's Knockers had a lot of money for a long time, but they finally exhausted their funds, which means now it will be a broken buy coming into the next round. And Magila, well, it's the end of his first half. He's going to have to watch from the sidelines. Bledard hammers him out. A bit of a tough time of it on the CT side has Bledard, but I feel like it's starting to get a little bit better for him. Hitting some shots and getting in on the action. Haley, though, he's been the key. He's a bit slow on the first there. I mean, he was always going to get the kill. If he had gotten a bit more cleanly, then probably would have been able to find some more. Either way, Dementor, the only player to be dealt with now on this B bomb site, and he's been locked up by the utility. versus 3. Bomb plant still not found yet. That CT smoke surely going to start to face it. Evo is looking to make a play here through the smoke. Dementor's waiting for this though. Such good game sense coming through from him, man. Now that CT smoke will be faded. Bledard, well, he takes Bagsy down through his teammates. All 3 of the remaining suspect players are fairly low right now, by the way. So this is certainly doable right now here for Streakin with a Galil. There's kits on all the remaining players. Dementor now realizes, okay, he's pushed into the back of church. So Bledard will close the angle on him with the AWP. Closes the gap while Valen is actually going to be committing to the flank around. And Streakin doesn't expect that. Valen gets the kill with the player's back turned. The suspect will actually rescue the half. 7-5. They were down, I want to say 5-1 at one point. Was it 5-2 though? Okay, it was actually 5-3. So I was wrong on both occasions. 5-3 in favor of Granny's Knockers. The suspect go on to win 4 rounds in a row. And it gives them a much better look going into their second half. Right, big pistol round here to set things in motion in the second half. Granny's Knockers have got a stack towards the top of middle right now. A hefty stack at that. They've got 4 players right now waiting for the suspect. And that is exactly where the T side is headed. The bomb is going to be going through mid, which means it's going to have to try and go through this ridiculous crossfire. This is impossible. There's 2 players that are going to be coming through the top of middle right now. Bledard jumps into all of them. Hyperion, Valen find frags back. Dementor will catch the 4th player in the back of the head. So, actually, very successful for the suspect, all things considered. Pushing into the A bomb site with that 4-man stack towards the top of middle, and they come out with 2 players still left alive. Baggies is going to try use his nade there to blast open the smoke, and that will give him a gunfight. Tapping away, kill comes through. He takes a little bit of chip damage in the process. Just Dementor now to try and find, and it's going to be headshot battles, but Dementor will come out on top of that one. 8-5 for the suspect. A great way for them to start things off in the second half. A pistol round that was always going to be very challenging. I mean, could you imagine what goes through Bledard's mind when he jumps in towards the top of mid and just sees like 3 players immediately? I think he got a kill there, and then his teammate got a frag, and then the players coming out of apartments really were able to start to join up in the round. That's what made the difference. Full eco now for Granny's Knockers. From 5-3 up, they've lost 5 in a row, and there should be a 6th added to that tally relatively easily as well.
Right, well, there we go. Cleanup comes through for the suspect as expected. Just the 1 casualty in the anti-eco, and that means they will be just 4 rounds away from finishing off their opponent's map pick and then winning the series 2-0. That means Granny's Knockers have to make a stand here and now. Rifles across the board, plenty utility. Let's see what they're going to bring to the table here on the CT side. It's been a while since they've tasted success, but we know that they shoot hard. Do they look to contest map control? They're going to try and force their way down banana. Is it something aggressive, or do they want to force the suspect to come to them? Alright, well, the suspect have been able to force the players back in towards the B bomb site. And right now, Granny's Knockers have decided to go for a big gamble and just stack 4 players over towards A here. If the suspect head B, that would be a big problem for the CT side, and well, they are kind of forced to draw another player back in that direction to pad up the defense because of how much pressure the suspect have applied here. They've thrown another smoke in towards CT, but that's certainly not where they're going to finish the round. They will be ending it off over towards the A bomb site. As we start to approach that 30-second mark, you can see that the players on that A bomb site are quite clustered. One mini pit, one big pit, then one from Moto. He's going to have to get ahead of that smoke grenade. Valen is waiting for exactly that. He's seen the util, so he knows there's a player behind default right now. Util starts to come in on this A site. Kaylee finds himself 2, just the 1, never mind. They haven't found the player mini pit, but he's only going to be able to get the 1 kill at the Sadivo. Man advantage now for the suspect as they take full control of this A bomb site. That's it, job done. Alright, so at least with a couple players staying alive here for Granny's Knockers, they have been able to drop some weapons. They have a decent arsenal of weapons, but it's not great, especially not when you're down 1-0 in the series and 10-5 on the second map, needing to win this round. It is going to be aggression down Banana now. The problem here for the suspect is they've left the bomb towards the bottom of ramp, and alright, well, Granny's Knockers have just secured Banana control, and then they're going to rotate most of their players back across to the A bomb site, which is where the suspect are currently pressuring. Now, when we look at the utility for the CT side, I'm not sure if they still actually have anything over in towards Banana. Katie's gone down, pressuring archers, and so
I think now we will see Granny's Knockers rotating players between the 2 bomb sites. A bit unsure as to how they're going to set themselves up on the defense. Oh, Dementor. Oh, this is a problem. Oh, Savito could go down for free. He does. Dementor can't double down, though. Spots Bagsy out. Baggies, rather. 35 seconds on the clock now. The suspect, what do they do to try and make something work? There's just not many options available in the 4 versus 2. Util raining in onto the 3 bomb site. Valen finds one. He's doubled down on the entry, and they've also heard Slocker. Oh my goodness, how's Valen found both those kills? Is the bomb plant going to come through? It will. There's no contest. There's no way for Granny's Knockers to deny. Surely they don't fall apart here in the 4 versus 2. That would just be a disaster here for the team who are looking to try and fight back and keep themselves in the series. Had everything going for them here in the round. Bledard is being proactive in the post plant, stepping forward, fighting forward. Slocker will actually take down Valen. He's got a kit here as well, does Slocker. He's going to stick the defuse. This is so brave. Bledard's not expecting this in any world. He's thinking it's a fake for sure. Slocker with that kit will actually get across the line though. And Granny's Knockers can breathe a sigh of relief as they win that all-important... I mean, it was a gun round. It was probably more of a force buy than a gun round, but they won't care what you call it. The point is that the main point is they get the points on the board.
Right, well, the suspect have got enough money to reinvest. They've got an AWP, they've got rifles and MAC-10. As for the CT side, it still looks like a pretty broken buy, right? For Masters and an MP9 don't inspire a huge amount of confidence. However, they have to keep the belief. Allen leads the charging towards the top of Banana, able to avoid the flashbang, but can't avoid Baggies pushing forward. Lovely little re-aggression coming through from the CT side to get that kill. Oh, the suspect are going to be kicking themselves that they lost that 2v1 in the post-plant, the fuse being stuck. That was really their key opportunity to close out the series. (10-7), the suspect are going to have to save now, and Granny's Knockers have been able to close that gap to 3, and it should be reduced to 2 here as well. Apologies, a little tech issue there my side, guys. Having some connectivity problems, but I think that they should be resolved. I'm hoping as much. Chance here for the CT side to just rack up some money, build up some bank. I'll be feeling a whole lot better about this game at 10-8. Look at Magila, man. He is feeling it right now with his MP9. He's just running the suspect down. Ledar just kind of finds himself in the belly of the beast right now, behind enemy lines. And it is a formality from here. He's just hoping to see if he can maybe find an extra kill or something like that, but it's not going to happen. As expected, 10-8. And this is the gun round now that the T-side are going to have to win to maintain control. If they lose this gun round, then we've got a level scoreline, and it's certainly an opened up game at that point once again. Alright, well, they're not going to be hiding their hand in terms of what they're looking to do here in this next round. Are the suspect just forcing their way up Banana? They will fall back afterwards as that re-aggression comes back through from the CT side. Kaylee fails the boost. He's not going to go for a second attempt. And so it actually will be Granny's Knockers who have control for now. The Mental's going to be fast forward, though. There's so much useful raining in onto the speed bomb side. Kills go back and forth. Magila. He's found himself 2 frags. That's insane work coming through from him. A vital double. Baggies gets 1 as well. And it's a 4 versus 2. This round was always going to live and die with that battle, with that jousting in towards the top of Banana. Should be round over. I don't see a way back into this now for the T side. A 4 versus 2, Kaylee and Hyperi. Streakin's on a perfect angle though. He's done damage to both players. Will finish off Hyperi, and sure, Kaylee trades, but Granny's Knockers have this one locked in. It was a brilliant hold between the two of them towards the top of Banana there. Only Kaylee left. 1v3. Mission impossible.
possible. Closes the gap, hits the head on the first. Knows that both these remaining players are Kaylee. All of a sudden, there's no way. Out of the furnace, Kaylee has pulled 3 frags. He snatches victory from the jaws of defeat. A 1 versus 4 clutch out of Kaylee. He's been a beast on this map so far. But I thought that one was completely out of his reach. Evidently not. Kaylee on the front lines here, man. Oh, they just couldn't hit the headshots when they were being offered up. He was standing, he was crouching, he was standing, he was crouching. Isolates the jewels to the best of his ability. That's going to be a massive round for the suspect. Granny's knockers are going to be kicking themselves. I'm going to have a little bit of a break, a bit of a pause. I mean, the money is fine here for the CT side. They can get an AWP up if they so choose. Maybe Slocker gets dropped a sniper. Surely, right? No, going to opt for the rifle instead. This is very questionable. Maybe on an individual level, he's not really feeling the AWP, but the AWP is such an important part of the setup on the CT side of Inferno that when you have the option to go for it, you should just be picking it up every single time. But gone for the spread of rifles and an MP9 instead. And well, Kaylee, the hero from the previous round, is going to have to watch this one out from the sidelines. If he could catch Streak in here, that'd be a big problem, okay? But the incendiary is very well timed. There'll even be a tick taken to the fire, so information gained as a player in apps. Goes without saying that Granny's knockers have to win this round here, just with the context of the game. That's going to be a bulk burst from the T side to try and get them back into this round. Magila's on the balcony and then Streakin's in Big Pit. It's the perfect setup to deal with a bulk burst. Even going to be a player moto as well, so there should be no way that the suspect actually break down the defense. Valen will push through first. He's caught Magila, but this is where the crossfire from Slocker at moto and the player in Big Pit comes into effect. Streakin's been naded out though. Bomb carrier actually, oh my goodness, Bledard, he's the one with the York, but he still just holds down the line. He's been able to find a frag. Gonna smoke off Moto and then activate that C4. CTs, they want to try and get ahead of the game here. Incendiary is going to be far too late to the party. Bledard misses a key shot though, and Dementor has to clutch. Sadivo has him locked in the corner. He hits the headshot. 15 points of help to his name, but he will win the 1 versus 1. And Granny's knockers will keep themselves in it. Slocker had a vital double kill. I was questioning his decision to play with the rifle, and I guess he makes good of it. Able to find that multi-kill necessary. Granny's knockers are still alive, and you know what? They've got the upper hand in the economic battle here as well. The suspect are going to have to eco. Oh man, Bledard missed a key shot there, didn't he? If he hits that shot there, they almost certainly win the round. Good proactivity, good initiative being taken by Granny's knockers in the retake, not to just sit back and, you know, get locked up by that smoke grenade, treated like a wall. They go through. Right, well, it is going to be a bit of a light investment here from the suspect. They'll pick up some upgraded pistols. Maybe something pacey coming into this next round. Slocker has now indeed picked up the AWP. Perfect way to set things in motion here as we get back into the action for Granny's Knockers. They do dispatch of Dementor. It's going to be another bulk burst coming through from the T side. Bledard has a full belt of utility. Probably going to smoke off Moto and then double flash over the top to try and enable his teammates to get out of apartments. Although no, actually pivot to Boiler Room instead. You've got Slocker with the AWP left side mid, and then you've got, I believe it's Magila right side middle. And Granny's Knockers even have the read up. They've even got the read as to what's going on. They're going to pad up the defense on the safe bomb side as well. Should make it basically impossible for the T side to get in. And that kill certainly confirms as much. Kaylee just way too ahead of his teammates there. So he goes down. Not like his teammates are able to capitalize on him losing his life at all. And as expected, it will be double digits here for Granny's Knockers as they draw within one. The eco unsuccessful. Suspect still in control, but only by a round. If they lose this next one, 11-all, they've got no money. And the Granny's Knockers could actually win this in regulation. Right, well, it's going to be re-aggression in towards the top of Banana here once again from both of these teams. Slocker with the AWP is going to find a vital trade. Realizes, though, that he doesn't have the luxury of falling back. Kaylee is peeked out before the smoke has bloomed. That's going to cost him his life, and Magila will lock down the B bomb site. And then you've got Streakin, who's in Boiler Room. It's such a good position to be taken up right now. Does Hyperion clear it the whole way? He does. The whole way through is what I'm trying to say. Can't even get my words out right now. That is such an important kill out of Hyperi. Very good awareness to clear Boiler out like that. And now it's on Magila to clutch. 1 versus 2 to try and stop the suspect from getting map and series points. And you know what? He's got a very good push right now coming through apartments. The suspect are not considering this option at all. Bledard should be a dead man. Whether or not Hyperi can be spotted from here or not is still left to be seen. He might even expose himself. Bledard, oh, he's rounded the corner just in time. Hyperi will get dropped on, and he still frags. That's ridiculous. Alright, 12-10. Granny's Knockers need to win another 2 rounds in a row here to force us into overtime. That is the situation as it stands. Good combo use of Molly and Smoke to give Valen space to peek towards the top of Banana. Valen will find one trade from Kaylee. There's Magila there as well. Kaylee is reluctant to swing, which means it will settle into a 3v3. Makes sense. Kaylee just has 14 health. 25 frags. Oh, Magila is going hunting. There's no way. How brave is this guy, man? He's going to catch Kaylee backtracking. Incendiary in towards logs as well. Oh, man. Magila just knows it all right now, man. And he's got a big job as he's going to be left by himself on this B-bomb site. Bledard and Hyperi to try and finish off the job here and now for the suspect. If they don't get it done here and now, overtime's almost locked in because they won't have much to work with. Magila trying to figure out how he wants to position himself here. Will set up on quad. Off angle held. Bledard is stepping into the angles. And it's Hyperi again. My goodness, how big has this guy been in the past few rounds? Massive impact in the previous, clearing out Boiler and then taking down Magila after he drops down the balcony. This time he clears out the B bomb site, and it means that they've got an even numbers game coming into the post plant. There's a molly and a flash. There is sure there's a kit. Okay, that's good. And there's more util for the CT side. The problem is there's no smoke grenades. They've got incendiary flashes and an HE, but no smokes. And it's 2 MP9s. Nade in towards quad will do a lot of damage to Hyperi. Incendiary to follow. He gets a kill and leaves it to his teammate to try and finish off the job here and now. Slocker's not the one with the kit either, by the way. He's gone back to recover that kit. A flash from Bledard. Slocker sticks to the defuse. Surely he's not going to get another stick on the defuse. No. Bledard will get the kill and the suspect win the map, and with that the series 2-0. A very important result goes their way. It was looking sketchy, it was looking scratchy in the second half of Inferno. I mean, they were in complete control, 10-6 up. They had a 4v2 in their opponent's favor that they turned into a 2v1 in their favor. They lost that round. I thought maybe from there we could see Granny's Knockers claw their way back and then potentially win the map, but not to be. Hyperi comes alive when it matters the most, man. Some really impactful kills from him to help his team finish off the job. Kaylee, though, he was the hero. Kaylee was the boss of Inferno. Such important multi-kills from him. Big frags throughout both halves. I must say, Valen and Dementor had some big rounds. Bledard on the Orb came alive when it mattered, and that is the suspect getting into the winner's match. So that is, yeah, a very good result for them indeed. They'll play against alternate attacks in that winner's match, and it means Whopper, the loser of that previous series, will have to play against Granny's Knockers here in the loser's match of Group A. So that is the first 2 games of the day done and dusted, guys. It is going to be a bit of a break now. I believe about an hour or so before the pre-game for that next series is going to be coming through. So don't go too far. I mean, you can go a little bit far, but not too far, like I said. That next game is going to be Illumina against Ecstatic, and then the last game of the day will be Young Ninjas against Gen 1. So that is how things are lined up here for the rest of the day, guys. That's all I have from you, from myself. It's going to be, I think Exner, but I'm not even sure. So no point in guessing. Whoever it is, you're in safe hands. I can say that with a surety. Either way, enjoy your break, guys, and be sure to tune in for that next game in about an hour and 10 minutes.
You look into your inventory and there's only... It's time to forget about this garbage. Here you will find everything to play with really cool skins. Open top cases. Upgrade dropped skins and turn your junk into a cool gun using the contract system. Every day, thousands of upgrade upgrade their inventory with us. Hellcase.com. Look at yourself in a new way.
Do you have any unnecessary skins or want to sell them? Try SkinPlace. Visit the website, select the skins you want to use. Easily fill your Steam trade link. Make sure we offer good prices and choose a payment method. Hit the button and boom, instant cash. Safety. Low commissions. Instant payouts. SkinPlace.